Hello and welcome, my lovely Aquarius. I am, the Queen of Wands. This is your, I'm going to take that card. Oh, of course I need to take this card. It's you. It's you. But you're a little upside down, babies. Aquarius, this is your general reading ushering in October. It could be for anyone, anybody, or nobody. Cross watchers, welcome. As with all tarot readings, please take what's yours and leave out all the rest. If enamored by my readings, of course, do like and subscribe. I will be trying to do 4 readings a month, a general monthly reading, a love reading, and then big readings for the full moon and the new moon. It's the way my calendar tumbles. Ooh, the Hierophant. All right, how you feeling, team? Because I have you in this upside down position, like you're not healing. You're only thinking about it. You're not. It's like you're shooting into the ground. You see that? It's very. That's pretty intense. Like you're shooting your bullets into the ground, kind of thing. Aquarius, right now you have this fear of going up, going towards the light. It just feels like the energy of, that's the Hangman in reverse. What if I come out of all this thinking and everything is the same? Well, everything won't ever be the same if your thinking has changed, but let's be honest, Aquarius. I know it's sometimes you get all up in your business in your head. I've seen it a billion times because I live with an aqua. And what happens is you think it to death. You guys can think anything. I thought I could think something to death being a literary Aries myself. But Jesus Christ, what can you really think about? All right, my darlings, my darlings. You also have a very teaching, building, fundamental energy in your work energy, and it's basically getting back to the basics for you. Perhaps maybe you're feeling like, when money isn't good, or maybe you've been struggling with finances like all of us. You're kind of like, let me just go back to what I know. Let me go back to, I used to, whenever I panicked when I was really young, I would send out my resume like crazy for companies I wanted to work for, but even in like the receptionist position, it would be something like that. Like taking it back to the basics, starting back at the bottom, just to really ground yourself properly. This can also be finishing a degree and then, getting your first job, or a certification that is going to, you may be moving up is what I'm saying, but you're starting at the bottom of somewhere, something new, and not necessarily the bottom is like the deepest hole, the darkest place you can fall, but there's a lot of energy about structure coming in this week with the Tower. Unfortunately, I've got that in your energy is kind of coming in for the month, really. And the Tower being, you're working on something, you're efforting something. The Tower is stuck between the Hierophant and the 8 of Pentacles, this perfecting card, this really getting it right card, Aquarius. And the 8 of Pentacles is also your light card. It is your what people are really seeing about you too. So the Tower isn't really something to fear, but major change coming to structure it down. You're getting the help you need, Aqua. Somebody is coming in to help you. So the cavalry, I'm not saying the cavalry is coming. I almost said that because of the birds, but Spirit said don't say that. You're getting the help you need. You're going to move on to somewhere else. You're going to feel clearing in your energy, perhaps. Like you've gone to the other shore, like you've really been able to disconnect and escape from something that was just not really working out. This made me think of a story of a woman that I worked with from Vietnam, and how she had to build a boat to leave Vietnam. when she was very young. That's like leaving one shore for the next, leaving a shore of, you know, of captivity, of just lack of structure or quality structure, and then moving on, towering, and then moving on to more peaceful waters, a different shore, a different place entirely. But it is definitely, it feels very perspective-y sometimes. Some of this might be literal for you, but for the most of you, I think it's very spiritual and very like perspective changing. Again, your fear is, if I go towards the light, if I do it right, if I really put all the bases in. Aqua is saying, is it gonna really work? Well, you have the 8 of Pentacles, yes, but you also have the 7 of Pentacles. The secret is that you've been planting these seeds. You've been making the effort. Sometimes you've been thinking about something for so long that change is inevitable. Your actions begin to chase the words in your head and mind that you've been saying. And so this is that following. You know how people are like, well, positive talk is da da da. Well, this is positive talk that can work. Like, you've been saying it so much, you've been planning it so much, that your actions are slowly creeping up behind your words. You're planting seeds, you're planting roots, you're seeing the greens pop up. Things are happening. And so because of that, now in your light energy, people are seeing the work you're doing, the effort you're putting in. You're basically see the moon over time, you know, very harvest moon kind of feeling, pulling in the knowledge and the work with a little help from a friend, from somebody, anybody. This could be your stimmy from the government coming in the United States, you know. Because what is it that you're really working towards? Well, in your left position, I have the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow moving energy for love. Either you or the person you're looking at is moving slow, but it's because you want it to be good, or they want it to be good and right. And that is because this is a 10 of Pentacles thing. There is somebody around you that this is you. So this is the energy coming in. They're bringing this energy in. They're being called in by this energy towards you. It's why they're moving Knight of Pentacles slow. It's why they're taking their time, because they want this 10 of Pentacles with you, this permanence with you, this feeling of grandchildren. I mean, come on, if you've been through your kid cycle, if you're, or you know, you're there now, you're definitely thinking about, when am I going to sleep? When am I going to be the grandma and enjoying it and having the crazy decorations? You know, it makes me think of like when you hang, you know, the beautiful chandelier. A woman would just love to have a beautiful chandelier over her dining room table where her family sits and eats. And this is that whole energy of moving towards that life where you have a dining room where people come to sit and eat and enjoy each other, really like a big family kind of existence. This is what you want. Believe it or not, this energy is pulling in this love person and including you, working on it. It's that just, and I do have this Ace of Pentacles. Now this is a fear, you have a fear of making the offer and it not being accepted and having somebody walk away because there's, you know, better things out there. But I feel like this is why the person you thought maybe you ignored too much, or maybe you didn't give the time of day to because you were actually working on work and actually working on Hierophant and 7 Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles energy, this person is getting called into this part of you, building something bigger, greater, longer term, something that, you know, you're in a bad relationship when you get sick, or, you know, you break a bone and how that person treats you. And this is like that person that, you know, you don't necessarily want to be like, I want to change your diapers, but this is more like, I could build with you. I could count on you. I could not have to worry about going to the hospital or the doctor alone anymore. And that's a change worth taking a peek at. It's a deeper kind of love and connection, a connection by deep intimacy, you know, a little bit more. Let's see this love section here for my Aquas. What is this person feeling for you? How will you recognize them? This person has been doing a bit of resting themselves. ooh, there's a lot of freeing from the past. You really want this person to let go. Anything that you may have done to them, or they have done to you. They may have done something to you that made you not so sure about the relationship. You may have been, you know, hopelessly devoted to a singlehood or a friends with benefits only kind of lifestyle, and now you're like finding out you want this 10 of Pentacles. This could be new to you. All of a sudden, like peeking over the gate and seeing maybe a neighbor or two, or even your parents really just, or an auntie or uncle just doing really well in their relationship in that, you know, older time, and it's starting to become really attractive. Legacy is becoming attractive. Stability, you know, dad jeans and dad tennies and barbecues. It's like what you're starting to become attracted to that. But in the beginning of with this person, it may not have been that, and you've really got to change the course of the past with this Judgment card of this relationship, or they do. I think it's more them, and they've been resting. There's something this person has been resting on that they're coming out of now because they're ready for Four of Swords is a resting and a preparing card. It's not enough to sleep. You must also repack your bags to get out there, and you know, pack your lunch to go to school kind of thing. And they're getting there. They're almost there, and you're not sure how to come into that because you may not, you or them, I'm really having trouble. You know, let me give me direct messages from your person, because I can't tell who it is. It could be twin flame. It could be marrying. It could be both be pulling on this energy of, you know what, maybe the past and how we've related to each other. So this is very comeback Mercury retrograde energy. Be careful of welcoming somebody in who you had to free yourself from the past with. And now you're flying and dancing. Do not go back to somebody that wrecked you. So I'm going to get love messages from the person who really wants you. Your person who you want. How will you recognize them? Because I have a feeling, there's a difference between this. There's a lot of dropping cards. You're really excited about this, Aqua. There's like, how will I recognize them? Aqua, you feel like you maybe are having trouble recognizing your person. Okay. It's the High Priestess. It's probably the most intuitive person you know. This person's energy, it draws you in. That 10 of Pentacles is drawing you towards each other, but you are going to recognize your person, Aquarius, because you feel their energy of knowing. This person makes you nervous because you are well aware that this person knows what you're thinking. This person can practically read your mind to the point that it's disturbing. I do have the Five of Cups here, energy, to really recognize this person. Aquarius, either you or them or both of you have been waiting for healing, waiting for you to get over the Five of Cups. Both of you have been injured in ways that are unimaginable. And when the Five of Cups have spilled, there's usually 2 cups left over standing. And this is you two coming together after that. The Five of Cups is a really positive card, in my opinion. You lose something, sure, but you lose a lot of crappy shit. You lose a lot of, you have to let go of shit just because it sucks. And then when you look up, when you realize what's going on, that Five of Cups is right there. You can have this person might have a thing for your feet, or there could be a foot fetish going on here, but I will say they love your toes. But more importantly, this is you two waiting for each other to heal, so you guys can come together and be together. In the aftermath of just life. This is that, remember I told you, end of life, think grandparent life. Like, I want to move towards this. Yeah, that's still all there. This is like not end of life death, but like, the good times, the end times. Some of us have fought really hard in our youth. I know I had my kids, my first at 20, my first child. And let me tell you, it feels like I fought the single mother life. I fought everything. And now I'm coming to that point of, yeah, I do want the good life. I can set myself up for that now. A lot has changed. So let's go for it, you know? And it's that kind of welcoming energy. The what have you done? What have you done in the past to create your future? Cause and effect with the Justice card has been really big with this energy. It's also the Libra energy card for the season. But most importantly, what have you done that you're going to take the rewards of right now? This person doesn't want, there's a non-manifestation energy part in this too, because it's like moving on to a more restful time. It's not being able to manifest. It's being able to accept where we've been and where we're going. The Hermit card and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This person is hiding out. They're protecting their heart. They may not be accepting of love yet. Spirit wants to say, but they'd be accepting of you, but some of you not, because Spirit's like 50-50, maybe, you know, 60-40. Woo. Yeah, this person is still struggling financially a little bit, as may you be, because you're making a lot of work shifts, and so they might not be able to pay attention to love. I have a feeling they'd welcome you as a friend for sure, as somebody who really sees them how they are and knows they've been through some shitter, and so have you, and you're ready to accept that about each other and really just comfort each other. Healing is necessary in all Aquarius dealings, and whoever deals with an Aquarius, not because an Aquarius hurt somebody, just because you can't deal with somebody who's not healed knowing you can heal them. And so just a little time together might be just the healing and the reordering. I mean, with the Hermit card and the Hangman card in here for different reasons, you both need a change in perspective to light you guys up. Just meet at the middle and do that. See it from a different view for each other. Woo! That's a really kind of a sweet reading, because this is the person you want to lay down with it and go to sleep with at night. And that's really sweet. I'm like, this is my reading. I want to take this reading for myself. That's how I feel sometimes when I have a good reading. Oh, it must be about me, huh? No, this is you, Aqua. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. If you're enamored by this reading, please like and subscribe. It's much longer than everybody else's, but that's because there's so much to discuss here all around for October. What a month. Good luck, my loves. And I will see you for the new moon reading next week, by the way. That's when I really do my long 20-minute reads, although this is pretty close. Hang in there, my loves.